we have set number 76181, Batmobile the Penguin Chase. It had an original price of $30 and is $23 right now on Amazon. It came out in 2022 and has a piece count of 392. I feel like the set was definitely kind of looked down upon, or they just slept on it, but I think it's got a lot of charm. With the minifigures, we have the Penguin. He's got a nice purple torso suit that extends to the legs, which is very well done. The amount of detail is kind of absurd with the purple lines and the creases and the stitching. The face is not reused, which is really surprising, and it looks good with the wrinkles and all the freckles. Even if you don't like the minifig, I'm sure you can use it to make another one. He comes with a rather large bazooka blaster thing. Don't really remember that in the movie. And a gun which I like to use for minifigs like Deadpool. He uses a slick back hair piece, and it seems like an okay piece. Not sure what would be better though. In the movie, he doesn't have much hair, mainly in the back. Nothing too crazy on the back here, just a little bit of stitching detail. The Batman figure is probably one of my favorites. The printing looks so good, and it's nice to have something that's not completely black, but has a little bit of gray in it too. The Batarang attached to his chest with that huge metal hinge in the middle to show that it's foldable is such a nice detail. All the lines look good, but it's not too overwhelming. Now I replaced this cowl with a shorter version because I think it just looks a bit more accurate. He sports a spongy cloth cape, and the back print is even cooler than you would think. The cool spinal cord print thing in the back looks sick, and you can see his grappling hooks, which I did not expect to have there. To address the complaints regarding the car, yeah, it's large, but I feel like it definitely takes advantage of its size. I mean, it's a muscle car. We're going to start from the front. It's got 3 stickers on the front, which I feel are kind of unnecessary. The lights in the front and the side look good. The bumper uses those gray slanted pieces, which looks exactly like the car, which is kind of crazy. The stud shooters are well hidden, where if you looked at it from the top, you wouldn't even notice it. It has these silver shooters, which is a nice change from the usual Star Wars translucent ones. The stud shooters are performed by a fairly hidden seesaw build. You can see the orange peeking through, representing the glow of the car. Here's a custom version that I did. You have to remove the stuff for the stud shooter feature and then replace it with a light brick. The custom uses all the pieces from the set except for a light brick, a black 2x2 plate, and a 2x1 tile. I mean, it's not accurate, but it's cool. I like the use of the gray pieces on the side to represent where the flames would go, and the ingot pieces give it a nice variety. Honestly, anything that uses ingot pieces looks so good. Probably one of the best pieces ever made. The sloped 2x1 pieces feel like it's almost like a Batmobile car with horns. The window is a dark gray tint and very sizable. The roof has a really cool sticker with bolts, which give it a nice metal vibe. Some fun facts about the actual car is it was made to ram into things, as seen by the bolt detailing everywhere to show that it's sturdy. There were also 4 cars made for the movie, and one of them was a Tesla-powered car. Man, I wish I could buy that in real life. As mentioned earlier, the stickered bolt details on the side with the goofy inclusion of the flames, which is not accurate, but you could remove it. The cut corner tile, the transitioning to the back, is very well placed, and the overall tiled off model looks really good. It almost looks like the car has bat wings. We move to the back where things get a little insane. It uses a printed silver piece, which looks so cool, and the giant flame that you could sort of spin, but it breaks off kind of easily. The stickers for the light in the back are awesome. A complaint I would have with the back is you could see this long, ugly tan piece, which it kind of ruins the overall feel of the car, but I feel like it could have been easily covered up. A little harder to notice, but these small gray stickers transition the color to the engine are such a nice extra detail. And then, of course, the massive, crazy engine. The use of the Harry Potter ones at an angle is so unexpected, but it's nice that LEGO went above and beyond and have a weird technique of accomplishing this. The wheels are good, but it would have benefited from a cool printed or specialized rim piece. The brick built part on the side perfectly lines up with the window piece, and on the back it uses a big gray clear piece with a little bit of red. The inside uses the appropriate amount of stickers for the controls, which look good. The wheel build is clever, and you could even pretend to turn on the wiper handle for when it rains, like in that awesome chase scene. The back has storage for the batarangs and a nice silver rail piece before then leading to the see-through window. One last thing I want to gush about is if you look at it from the side, it is at a downward slope, which gives it a really imposing look. I think this set is heavily slept on, and if you just want a really cool, relatively cheap Batmobile, this is the one for you. Take care.